Welcome to the chapter 3rd EX, which is in some sort of interlude chapter, like clothing chapter of the trilogy about our 7 shoes, which probably also actually more about Songque. And this is where we also ended with the chapter 3 Songque and Perception getting into a big fight and then explosion after, and now we don't know what happened after. So I hope this will clarify this chapter some things about it. And we start with it. Bitterness for a Sleepwalker, and doesn't take many words to sum up one's life. Bubbles in the water. I hope everything is okay. It doesn't take many words to sum up one's life. Born, suffered, and died with many unfulfilled wishes of few. That's all. Touch the bubble. And we're starting here with a little bit sad. Is everyone here? Songque too. Changshu. Even Ajita.
想知道有关漆树的遗闻轶事，那你可要听好了。相传，100年前的廊丘异象频生，祸乱相种。虚影蔽日遮天，千历降临于世。有野史称，这灾殃名为金乌，它聚于中天，吞噬日曜，因此才使得那诸般隐恶横行。廊丘先民虽奋起抵抗，然而人力到底有节，不能和那10日的协议相较。一时之间，廊丘风雨飘摇，哀鸿遍野。哎，值此之际，有异事临危捣难，汇聚了世间归为神异者7人，并称七术。此七术者，或统御众生，敢不为命；或执掌万物，巧同造化；或旷世无匹，荡尽诸恶；或曲浅意隐，分定生死；或通前彻后，明鉴万里；或心尽成名，与日齐光。其皆为人身而祭神，受天地之旨，成星耀之光，故此得以与金乌一战。此战日星隐曜，地彻天崩，七术穷尽个人之所能，终使那金乌伏诛。日月重明，乾坤甫定。7位人神遂见创世之矛，又以己身为蓝本，于廊丘诸野设下7丁，以守万世太平。正所谓捐生若修，安足道；分野定影，万古存。
Wow, thank you, Songque. That was kinda epic. Okay, touch.
Songque 姐姐如果喜欢哪本书，都可以拿去看。
Pick one and read if you like. You should become the nicest person in Langqiu then.
松雀，这一
You
次
don't plan on running this time.
不打算跑了。
Why I have to cry now?
我就要
Am I
死了吗？
going to die?
那
Well
西蒙者
then, Entropy,
你现在觉得咱是个怎样的人？
what kind of person do you think I am?
你
You
啊，得，可别再说咱
don't
是
call
个
me
一
a
点都
bad
不擅长
liar
骗人
again.
的骗
See,
子啊！
I managed to
咱
trick
这回
everyone the
可
whole
是前
time.
前后后把谁都骗了个遍。这欺瞒之术的称号，如今也算是名
As a
副
show of
其实，
deception, I
一点
finally
都没有
wore
辱
off
没
my
了树的
title. I
面子。
did not disgrace the shoes.
所以，咱这想
I
做的
suppose
事，
that means all my
心里
wishes
边
have
的愿
come
望
true.
应该全部都实现了，对吧？咱也算得上是弥有
I have no
结义
regrets, at
了
least,
无遗
or
憾，
else I would not be able to say
所以
goodbye
才能
to
像
you
现在这
so
样一身轻松的
lightheartedly.
向你道别嘛。那寻梦者，
Then, Dream
再
Seeker,
会了。
see you later. Stop!
松雀，等等，
Don't you wait. You're back to Osha?
果然是梦啊！我竟然一觉睡到了现在。
You cannot just say it's just a dream. Look at that time. It's you a dream seeker. There is nothing about your just a dream.
距离失去松雀的消息已
Wow,
经过去了3天。
been 3 days since Songque went missing.
是陈学姐发来的消息。
A message from Shengqu.
但愿没打扰你难得的休息。我刚从廊丘回来，有东西要带给你。
I hope I didn't disturb your rare break. I just returned from Langqiu and brought you something.
是不是在抱怨为什么不带上你？算算看，你已经多久没有好好睡一觉了？所以就想让你再休息一会儿。如果起床了，就来末日之矛见我吧。
Are you complaining why I didn't brought you along? Do the math. When was the last time you had a good night's sleep? I will let you rest a little longer. Come meet me at the Anchor of the Apocalypse after you get up.
陈学姐从廊丘带回来了东西，究竟是？
Shengqu brought something from Langqiu. What could it be?
先起床去看看吧。
I should get up first.
晴朗的日子里，有时候也会想和太阳
I
聊聊
will
天呢。
back to our room. A big room for a student.
咱们起驾，交给我吧。今天的安和大厦似乎很热闹，
Astra's building is lively today.
或许和从前也没什么不同。
Maybe it isn't different that it was before.
烟火气的确很好啊。
The hustle and bustle. That's a good thing. Oh my god, this is definitely more people here around. Zena.
徐梦哲，你来啦！睡得怎么样？吃过了吗？饿不饿？要不要先来块巧克力垫垫肚子？
Dreamseeker, you came. How was your sleep? Have you eaten? Are you hungry? Do you want chocolate to curb hunger? Along with the group concerned gaze came the girl's warm voice.
没事，西娜，我还不饿。
It's okay, Sena. I'm not hungry.
没吃饭也没关系，反正一会儿有一场声势浩大的流水席在等着我们。
If you have not eaten yet, you will be happy to know a grandiose open banquet is awaiting us.
你看起来精神了一点，很好。
You look more alive. Good.
放心吧，陈学姐，睡到了快中午，我已经完全休息好了。不过，你说从廊丘带回来了东西，
I have fully recovered after sleeping till noon. But you said you brought something from Langqiu.
你还是那样心急呢。不错，廊丘的一位朋友要我把这个转交给你。
sassy as always, aren't you? A friend of mine in Langqiu asked me to give you this. That looks kinda like a letter from Thelemas?
这是瑟利姆的宴会邀请函。
Is this an invite to Thelemas' feast?
用他自己的话来说，他将举行一场前所未有的盛宴，用来纪念松雀。
Yes, in her words, she will throw a incomparable feast to commemorate Songque.
陈学姐，我们真的没有松雀的消息吗？
Songque, is there still no word on Songque's status?
无论是用树自己的方式，还是用数据研究所拥有的探测方法，我们都已经搜寻了多次。这些举措只证明了同一种结论。
We have searched for her numerous times using Shu's method or the Institute's. All attempts led to one conclusion.
松雀与离恶石像已经在廊丘一同消逝。
Songque and the 10 Faces of Misery have perished together in Langqiu. Oh, I don't believe it.
我明白了。
I see.
寻梦者，你还好吧？
Dreamseeker, are you alright?
攘除隐灾，让廊丘永远不必在离恶石像的恐惧下生活。无论在他们内心深处想法如何，在外人看来，这或许就是树们一直以来想要实现的愿望。
Purging the shadow calamity so Langqiu would never live in fear of the 10 Faces of Misery again, regardless of what the Shus thought deep down, the people perceive this as their long-time wish.
松雀和大家完成了使命，保护了廊丘。
Yeah, Songque and the others fulfilled their duty and protected Langqiu.
只是
But
不，没什么，
no, nothing.
只是至今下落不明的松雀，
But
他的心愿呢？
what is the missing Songque's wish? Afraid of pain and death, cowardly, ran for her life at the first sign of danger. For someone like her, had her wish come true?
喂，
啊，
真是的，你又开始发呆了。这几天你总是一副魂不守舍的样子。既然如此，
You're zoning out again. You have been acting like this for the few past days. In that case,
那我们现在就出发去廊丘怎么样？赫利亚和克拉丽已经准备好了。
how about we set out for Langqiu now? Haley and Coralie are ready.
我们一起回去看看松雀真心喜欢拯救过的世界。虽然目前还没有他的消息，但他现在一定是所有人心目中的大英雄了。
Let's go back to the world that Songque loved and saved. Although we have not heard from her yet, I bet she's already become everyone's hero. There's no way something I don't believe.
松雀他肯定也盼望着自己的朋友们能亲眼见证他被万众敬仰、无限风光的时刻，对不对？
Songque, she must want her friend to witness her greatest and most beloved moment, right? And they are like too chatty, I don't know. They're like 3 days and I don't know. The redhead did her best to imagine while fixing her eyes on her unusual quiet friend.
希娜说的有道理，我这里还有些援助廊丘的工作要处理，事不宜迟，你们现在就动身吧。
Then has a point. I'm occupied with disaster relief for Langqiu, so I suggest you head there now.
希娜、克拉丽、赫利亚，寻梦者就交给你们了。
Tina, Surely. Helia, I am leaving Dreamseeker in your hands.
陈学姐，我
Shenxue, I...
收到，保证完成任务。
Roger that.
走吧，迟到可不是什么好习惯。
Go. Better not be late.
没错没错，走啦，寻梦者。
That's right. Let's go, Dreamseeker. The voices of your friends, more eager than usual, cut their hesitant words short.
去吧，你心里的疑问，也只有重新接触到他所珍爱的那份烟火气，才能得到解答，不是吗？
Go. The question in your heart can only be answered by connecting with the hustle and bustle she cherished. Can't they? She smiles softly and refuses to answer more questions. Your friends, at your side, leaned forward and waved at you.
我知道了。
I see. Hey, everyone is on their back. Rite of Tears.
似乎和昨天来廊丘的时候，
Langshi doesn't seem
并没有
any
什么不
different
同。
from when we came yesterday. Are they still
你
in...
觉得要更热闹些吗？现在明明还
What do
处
you
于
think
灾
is
后重建的
livelier?
阶段吧，
But isn't covering
觉得这
covered
一
in
路
the
上
stuff
比以前安
quite
静多
will
了，
say it's
让
making
人有点不适
me a
应
bit。uncomfortable.
可廊丘最热闹的地方，不只有琥珀
Isn't
街吗？
Amber Street the only lively place in
三道也
Langshi?
不是指这
Ah,
个。
that's not what I really mean.
寻梦者，
Huh?
上面的人
Entropy.
是不是有点眼熟？
Don't the people up there look similar to you?
哥，我第一次发现这里的风景这么漂亮，以前为什么没有这种感觉呢？
Okay. Those fear gatherings still exist because this is the first people that we have found out about fear gathering. The very first time, chapter 1, part 2, where we met Songque. Rosa, I realized for the first time that the scenery here is beautiful. Why could not I see it before?
当然是因为心境不同啊。从前我还在这里拿跳楼吓唬你，好换些恐惧到危机上交易。
That's because our mindset is different. Last time we came, I pretended to jump from the building so you would produce fear for raiding at the fear gathering.
老实说，每次望见你惶惶不安的样子，我就不停地在想，为什么我们要过这种日子？靠恐惧才能讨生活，廊丘人怎么可能安心度日？
Honestly, whatever I saw you frightened, I could not stop questioning why we must suffer like this. How could the people of Langshu live in peace if their life depends on fear?
可这些委屈与歉疚，我竟然无法说出口。如今再提到这个话题，我想对你说一声抱歉，希望还来得及。
But I could not voice my grievance and remorse. Now that I brought this up, I want to say sorry. I hope it's not too late.
别这样说嘛，你也不想让咱俩饿肚子呀。啊，比起这个，那以后呢，哥？我们要做什么？
Don't say that. You did it because you didn't want us to starve. I'm actually more concerned about what we'll do in the future.
没了危机，没了影子，大家可要靠各自的本事讨生活啦。
Without the fear gathering, without the shadows, we are on our own now.
听上去你还挺期待。
You sound excited about it. So, do the Seven Shoes also become normal people without power anymore?
不必担心影灾再次涌现，也不必强迫自己生活在恐惧里，用我们自己选择的方式过日子，当然让人期待。
Why would I? I no longer have to worry about the next shadow calamity or force myself to live in fear. I can finally live my life.
虽说现在有欧夏来接济，但以后的日子还长，总有一天，大家都要自食其力，靠自己生活。
Yes, Oshia is aiding us for the time being. Better is so, like, you sacrifice yourself for Oshia. Now Oshia has to at least hopefully pay some back. But we will eventually need to provide for ourselves.
不过，未来究竟要做些什么，我现在也没有想好。怎么说呢？这种不确定的未来，好像也挺让人害怕。
I haven't figured out what to do yet. In a sense, an uncertain future is fearful in its own right.
没关系，我们可以一起想。哥在哪里，我就在哪里。往后的日子还多着呢。
Oh, and Britz is so cute. Don't worry, we can think about it together. We will stick together in the many days to come.
哎呀，上一次见到这两位时，我好像还被他们吓了一跳呢。
Oh yeah, those two scared me the last time I saw them.
影子消失后，狼丘人再也不必强迫自己生活于恐惧中。对他们而言，这的确是值得期待，却也充满未知的新生活。
After the shadow disappeared, the people of Langchu no longer need to force themselves to live in fear. For them, this is definitely a new life that's unknown yet, worth looking forward to.
哦，你们的熟人？
Oh, you know them?
是呀，刚到狼丘时，我和寻梦者正好遇到他们假装跳楼来换取恐惧。
We do. When Entropy and I arrived in Langchu, we came across them pretending to jump from the building in exchange for fear.
那时候我们不了解狼丘人过日子的方式，还有点小小的误会。
We didn't know how the people here make a living, though there was a little misunderstanding.
用恐惧换取生活，这种生存法则，对外人来说终归很难理解。
Trading fear for life is a rule of survival that's difficult for outsiders to understand.
从这种意义上来说，已经习惯了不劳而获的狼丘人，想要适应新的生活方式，也要面对许许多多的挑战。
In that case, the people of Langchu, accustomed to getting something for nothing, will face many challenges during that transition period.
说不劳而获未免有些夸张，而且我相信欧夏提供给狼丘的援助能支持大家度过这段适应期，让大家最终都能凭借实际的生产劳动自食其力。
Saying they get something for nothing is hyperbole. Besides, I believe the aid from Oshia will carry them through this period until they can earn a living through productive labor.
比起强迫自己保持恐惧与影做交易，的确还是自食其力更能让人安心，更能对未来保持期待。
Compare with forcing yourself to fear and trading with shadows, earning your living is more assuring and positive.
虽然很想说你这不过是笨蛋才有的想法，但狼丘倒本就有像你这样思考的人。
I really want to say you are thinking like an idiot, but there are people here who think like you.
你一定是说那位曼格雷叔。
Haha, you must be talking about the Mongole?
这么说来，也许今天他也在这附近。
Maybe he is also nearby today. Mongole, man. Who was it? What, is it the guy who always profited from Songque being there? Mongole? Wait, this is Oshia doll. Huh.
是宋雀大师的外乡人朋友。不对，希娜姐姐说过这个称呼太长了。
It's Master Songque outsider's friend. No, Senna said this term for addressing is too long.
不长不长，这个叫法我们还挺喜欢的。只不过按照狼丘与欧夏重新连通的现状，寻梦者可不能算你们的外乡人了。
It's not too long. We actually like it. But now that Langchu and Oshia are reconnected, Entropy does not count as an outsider anymore, huh?
既然如今大家都可以通过末日之矛来往，那曼格雷先生 打算去欧夏看看吗？
Since we can travel to and fro via the Ankh of the Apocalypse, is Mr. Mongol planning to visit Oshia? Okay, I kinda remember this. This is the one who was refused doing figure gathering.
我想先跟艾米丽他们多待上一阵子，暂时还没有到欧夏去的想法。
I want to spend more time with Emily and the others, so not yet.
更何况，对于没有危机的廊丘而言，这里会有越来越多的人需要学习种植的技巧，总要有人去分享这方面的知识。整个廊丘，非我莫属。
Not to mention that in Langchu, without the fear gathering, more and more people would need to learn how to plant. Someone has to impart that knowledge, and that someone is me.
想不到你身上的这份固执，在新生的廊丘倒成了不可或缺的财富。
I didn't expect your stubbornness to become an indispensable asset in the new Langchu.
克拉丽，没什么，只是单纯的感叹一下。
I was just being emotional.
固执，这词倒也贴切。上一个总是念叨我顽固的人，其实自己也固执得很。
Stubborn is a fitting word. The last person who called me that was stubborn herself.
立于离恶实相之上，为世人驱邪攘灾。尽管那个神棍一定怕得要死，但他还是固执地将树的使命坚持到了最后一刻。
She stood atop the 10 faces of misery to expel evil. Although that charlatan must be shaking in her boots, she stubbornly performed her duty as a Shu till the last moment.
我还以为你
Huh? I thought you...
以为我对他的评价不怎么高吗？我说过，真正让我感到厌恶的是他与影的关系。长年累月，用那把妖物跟影子做交易，能落得什么好？
You thought I thought poorly of her. I said what really repelled me was her relationship with the shadows. What good would trading with the shadows using that wicked thing to do with her?
最后不还是……算了，都说了那股诡异的力量信不过。
In the end, she still... Whatever. I told her that Arminos' power could not be trusted.
虽然维吉由松雀举行，但维吉、影灾与弃用，实质上都与他自己的意志无关。
Although the fear gathering was held by Songque, its shadow calamities and gadget fundamentally has nothing to do with her volition.
如果没有松雀与维吉，在这片异变的土地上，大家也无法维系生计。
Without Songque and the fear gathering, nobody would be able to survive on this warped land.
这个道理我怎么会不明白？一茬茬的作物种下去，不过是一次次的失败，但指望着影子度日，肯定有到头的一天。这一点，树们应当比我清楚得多。
How could I not understand the reason? I planted crops again and again, but they never grew. Yet the day of subsisting on shadows will surely end, which is something the Shus should know much better than I do.
危机与劳作根本就是南辕北辙，大家过惯了随随便便害怕两下就有面包吃的日子，有几个还肯面朝黄土背朝天的劳作？
The gathering and labor could not be more opposite. People are used to eating bread after fearing anything. They would not stand the toils of growing their food.
我不想事情永远是这个样子，但偏偏我一无所成，拿不出让大家没了危机也都能生活下去的法子。对影子和危机有再多的厌恶，也只是于事无补的一厢情愿。
I did not want things to stay that way, but I was useless and could not find a way for everyone to live on without the fear gathering. As much as I hated the shadows and the fear gathering, It was only wishful thinking.
至少现在，曼戈雷先生的想法与期盼都有机会成为现实。郎丘已经不需要靠影的力量维系生计。
At least now your thoughts and expectations have a chance to come true. Langchu no longer needs to depend on shadows.
是啊，多亏了那个神棍，我们才有了谈未来的资格。
Yeah, we won't have a future to speak of, if not for that charlatan.
不，
No,
是多亏了那位树，松雀。
it's all thanks to that shoe, don't you?
爸爸，你怎么了？松雀大师不是去了更好的地方吗？为什么你的脸色好像不太好？
Papa, what's wrong? Didn't Master Songque go somewhere better? Why do you look so pale?
爸爸没事，艾米丽。爸爸只是想到了一些从前做的不好，现在也无法补救的事情。
Papa is okay, Emily. Papa just thought of things he did poorly and can fix now.
原来是这样，别担心，爸爸。
Don't worry, Papa.
松雀姐姐说过，一切都会好起来的。
Don't you say everything will be fine? Everything will be fine. Once there was a Langchu girl who found strength in such words of silence and poverty. After she grew up, she silenced little Emily the same way with a smile. Only now, when the children of Langchu repeated it, it no longer carries a grayish warm undertone. That grey had transformed into hope, aspiration, and the glimmer that hovered when the stars rose.
一切都会好起来的。
Yeah, everything will be fine. And do it. Osha doll. Is this Vesha? Self?
这是大厦里的那个卫下。
Is that Vesha in the building? Yeah.
卫
Is this
下竟
her?
然会积极投身于工作，有人篡改了他的程序吗？
Vesha is actively working? Did someone rewrite her program?
我猜，面前的这位只是和卫下型号相同，毕竟市里面派出了很多机器人来分发物资，提供救济。
My guess is that she has the same model as Vesha, since the city sent many robots to distribute resources and provide aid.
你好，欧夏市民，有什么能为你提供帮助？
Hello, citizen of Oshia. How may I help you?
既然这么积极，和卫下的差别还真是很大。
She's so enthusiastic, unlike Vesha. Oh my god. Vesha? Man, how much? I really need to make one. Okay, whatever, never mind.
或许，那就是他们只让卫下负责值班的原因吧。
Maybe that's why they only put Vesha on guard duty.
你们是不是还没想好让我帮你做些什么？那不如先试试提问功能如何？通过一场酣畅淋漓的提问，来让我更好地满足你的需求。
If you don't know what I can help you with, why not try the inquiry function? Let me better fulfill your needs through good old-fashioned questioning.
别，最近的那些经历之后，我短时间内不想向任何通用人工智能提出问题。
Don't. After what we have been through, I don't want to ask any general AI anything.
提问：最近的那些经历是指什么？
Question. What is that you have been through?
你最好别问。
You better not ask.
反正那不是你的错啦，安保同学。
At least that's not your fault.
不过说到提问，我倒是有一个可能不适合问廊丘本地人的问题。
But if you are asking questions, I have one that may be inappropriate to ask a local.
这里的人们
过去用恐惧和危急代替了货币与原材料生产。在你看来，要经过多久的时间，廊丘人才能自给自足，过上与欧夏相似的经济生活呢？
The locals replaced currency and raw materials production with fear and the fear gathering in the past. In your estimate, how long will it take before the locals can be self-sufficient and live in an economy similar to Oshia's?
很好的问题。综合而言，这个时间不会很短，而且廊丘未来的经济体系也注定会存在某些独属于廊丘的特色，不太可能与欧夏完全相似。
Good question. Generally speaking, achieving that stage would take some time, and the other economic system of Langchu is unlikely to mirror Oshia's, as it will be unlike to Langchu's in some way.
只不过，具体情况还要根据树和廊丘人的情况进行分析。新体系的推进速度也会随着欧夏与廊丘的交流频率而发生变化。
But to be specific, we need to factor in the situation of the Shus and the Langchu's people, the speed at which the new system advanced will also be affected by the communication frequency between Oshia and Langchu.
所以，已经有廊丘人愿意通过末日之矛前往欧夏了吗？
I would like to know if anyone from Langchu is willing to travel to Oshia.
根据报名情况，目前只有一位名叫斯卡德的志愿者，其余人士尚处于观望之中。当然，树不在统计之列。
So far, we only have one volunteer named Sukuda. The others are still hesitating to sign up. Of course, the Shu are not counted. Sukuda.
还真是不出所料。
I'm not surprised.
如果各位没有其他问题，我将进入待机模式，以节省能量。
If you don't have any questions, I will enter sleep mode to save energy.
啊，我还有问题，这些封得严严实实的箱子里面装的是什么啊？
Oh, I have one. What's inside those tightly sealed crates?
这也是个很好的问题。那是比食物更重要的东西，少了它们，廊丘便要处于水深火热之中。
This is also a good question. It's something more vital than food. Without it, Langchu would fall apart.
这么严重？那到底是什么啊？
That's serious, so what is it?
我猜，那应该是欧夏提供的根源物质，用来代替影子抵抗数据之海的侵蚀。
Probably source matter provided by Oshia to resist the corruption of the sea of data in place of the shadows.
研究所通知过这件事，基于影子全能与数据之海此消彼长的关系，既然离恶石像已经从廊丘消失，那么我们就必须在影坛等处人工注入根源物质，以防世界炮被海侵蚀。
Oh. Yes, the Institute knows that. Based on the zero-sum relation between the Shadows, Authority and the Sea of Data, now that the 10 Faces of Misery has disappeared from Langchu, we must artificially inject source matter into locations such as the Pool of Shadows to prevent the sea from corrupting the bubble universe.
很准确的回答。为了降低廊丘人的接受门槛，我们将投入根源物质的过程称为新型危机。果然行之有效。
Perfectly said. To lower the acceptance threshold for Langchu's people, we described the injector of source matter as a new form of fear gathering, and it worked like a charm.
想不到他们从前对主持危机的人那么厌恶，现在却只能用危机来理解新的生活方式。
Funny that they hated the host of the fear gathering, but can only understand a new way of life by analogy with the fear gathering.
看来您对这种包装方式有其他建议，请讲，我会如实反馈， 上报决策部讨论。
It appears that you have suggestion on our packaging. Please go ahead. I will submit it to the executive sector truthfully for discussion.
不，没有，你继续工作吧。
No, forget it. Please go back to work.
好，准备进入待机模式，以节省能量。
Okay. Entering sleep mode to save energy.
那我们还是不打扰微笑的同伴认真工作啦。走吧，我们去琥珀街好好瞧瞧。
We should let Vash's friend to do her job. Let's take a good look around Amber Street.
不管怎么说，大家肯定会感谢拯救了狼丘的大英雄。这次又是瑟利姆小姐做东，一定会是个帮松雀挣足面子的场面呢。
Regardless, everyone must be grateful to the hero who saved Langchu. Thelemas is hosting this time, so I'm sure Songque will gain a lot of praise from it.
大概
I guess? Black screen? Ah. Okay, now it's real time to go to Amber Streets. Oh man. The origin of shadows. But is perception also gone? Man, I'm missing perception already.
琥珀街就像那天一样热闹呢。
Amber Street is as lively as it was that day.
大家聚集在这里谈论大英雄松雀，他一定会觉得自己特别有面子。
With everyone gathered, they are praising the big hero, Songque. She must feel so proud of herself.
饿死是小，没面子是大。虽然对于他的人生信条，我不便加以评价，不过
Starving to death is trivial, while losing faith is serious. I won't judge her belief, but
不过，看到松雀能实现被大家记住的愿望，我们还是会为他感到高兴。
we are all happy for her to see her wish of becoming remembered by everyone has come true.
走吧，去看看他的街坊们怎么描述这位大英雄的故事。
Let's go and hear how her neighbors tell this big hero story. Why I have an idea, a feeling that something will be like we are entering right now the perfect moment where our expectation will go wild.
说不定我们还能为松雀的传说填上几笔重要细节呢。
We might even add important details to her legend. Okay, it's either very serious right now or very comedical. One of the two things. This is perfect setup. I do hope this is the comedical one. And we are back again to Amber
到
Street.
底该怎么办呢？
What should I do? Amber Street again.
这可如何是好？
What can be done?
你也别太难过，无论如何，他一定希望被想起时，大家能感到开心而骄傲，对吧？
Don't be sad. Times may be difficult, but she must want those who recall her to feel happy and proud, right?
啊？什么难过？
Huh? What's that?
你不是因为松雀的事而悲伤不已吗？
Huh? Aren't you super sad about what happened to Songque?
谁？什么雀？
Oh? What Chu?
松雀，
Songque.
哦，松雀呀，我认识。琥珀节里牌打得最好的就是他啦。
Oh, her. I know her. She's the best card player in Amber Streets.
他还有这种特长？
She's good at that.
可不嘛，他总念叨着打牌治百病，有事没事来两句。哎，说起来这几天还真没瞧见他，指不定又去哪里赢牌喽。
You bet. She says always playing cards cures all illnesses and does that whenever she feels like it. I haven't seen her the last few days. Maybe she's winning somewhere.
你说的这是松雀吗？
Are you sure you're talking about Songque?
不是吗？嗨，我这脑子里光是日后做什么营生了，一时间想不起来谁也是正常。哎，正巧你们几个看上去很有头脑的样子，帮着我参谋参谋呗。
Huh? She's not like that. Look at me, all I can think of is to how make a living. So I have a hard time remembering people. You look like a clever bunch. Why don't you help me out?
那先从读书学习，掌握一技之长开始，或者拜师学艺。
How about starting by studying and acquiring a skill, or be appreciated to someone?
嗨，那有什么前途？你当我是书呆子呀？读书哪有做生意来得快？不过往后这围棋没有了，那大家想要的东西……
That's not promising. Do I look like a nerd to you? Studying does not bring in money like doing business. But now that the fee gathering is no more, what everyone wants.
啊，要不就开牌馆吧？那为什么却不是说打牌能治百病？肯定人气火热，你们觉着呢？
I know. I will open a card room. Didn't that Chuo say? Tell her by full name. Chuo say playing cards cures all illnesses. Everyone will come. What do you think?
哦，你说的不错，祝你成功。
You are so right. Good luck.
借您吉言，到时候你们几位可得来捧捧场啊！
Hey, I will take your word for it. Don't forget to support my place. Nope, that's what we're not doing here.
怎么跟想象中不太一样？明明这么长时间里都是松雀在帮助大家进行围棋，也是他最后拯救了郎丘。
This isn't what I imagined. Songque has been helping them with the fear gathering this whole time, and she saved Langqiu in the end.
结果大家也没有很在意的样子。
And it doesn't look like they care.
再伟大的事业落在具体的人身上，往往也只能收获短暂的反馈。明日的衣食住行，这才是大家永恒的话题。
Even the greatest cause generates short-lived buzz if it all falls on an individual. The necessities of life are the internal topic, not that. The red hat glances at her friends' faces furtively. When she noted the person beside her was silent, her usual warm smile returned to her slightly downcast face.
克拉丽说的很有道理呢，拯救世界也是为了让每个人都能拥有明天。未来的生活要怎样继续，确实比什么都要重要。
Curly has a point. Saving the world is to give everyone a tomorrow, for life goes on is important than anything.
而且大家都在热忱地畅想明天会怎样，这本身就是烟火气的一部分，对吧？
And everyone dreaming of their future is part of the hustle and bustle, right? Perhaps the girl did not become the beloved hero she thought she would, but she kept her favorite hustle and bustle alive.
是啊。
Right.
而且我们才刚进入琥珀街，刚才那个人说到底不过是个特例而已。
And we just arrived at Amber Street. That dude's just an exception.
没错没错，反正距离正式副业还有点时间，我们在街上可以多转转。
Yep. There's some time before the feast starts. We should look around some more.
等等，那边好像有什么动静。
I think I hear something over there. My master Songque.
我的松雀大师啊！
那是喜剧演员？
Is that the first actor?
这还真令人意外。
Wow, what a
毕
surprise.
竟他与松雀也算得上
I
有些
think
交
he's
情。
ranking Songque.
我们过
Let's
去
go
看看
take
就
a
知道
look.
了。
What's going on?
松雀大师没有了，我可怎么活呀
Master Songque gone. How will I live?
松雀要是知道自己有你这样一位重情重义的朋友，一定会很感动。
Songque will be touched to know she has got such a loyal friend.
松雀大师他，就让他把我也带走吧。
Master Songque, let me take me with her.
别，我知道你心里不好受，但你可千万别这样想啊。
Wait, calm down. I know you are feeling down, but don't think that way.
你叫我怎能不这样想？天哪，这到底是什么世道？可怜琥珀界最兢兢业业的人，到头来却要落得如此地步。这是世道交离，人心不古啊。
God heavens, how could I not? What a callous world we live in. That the most conscientious person in Emperor Street met this end. The populace is degenerate.
松雀在100年间主持危急，维系丁的稳定，最后又放弃了自己的一切来守护廊丘，这的确很让人敬佩。
Songque has held the fear gathering and stabilized the nails for a century, and sacrificed herself to protect Longqiu, which is truly admirable.
但有像你这样为他真心感叹的人在，就不算人心不古。
But as long as there are people like you who recognize her efforts, their populace is not degenerate.
没错，离恶石像已经在廊丘消失，大家过上了新生活。未来一定会有更多机遇在等着你呢。
She's right. The 10 faces of misery has disappeared from Longqiu and people are leading new lives. There are plenty of opportunities waiting for you in the future.
你们就别消遣我了，这影没了眼儿，廊丘里哪还有我的机遇？
Don't make fun of me. The shadows are gone, and so are my opportunities in Longqiu.
啊！
这么多年，我勤勤恳恳为街坊们的危机出一份力，现在他们围着殴下来的那些铁疙瘩打转，却将我抛诸脑后，真是世态炎凉。
For all these years, I have worked hard for my neighbor's fear gathering. But now, they are all over those tin cans from Osha and have cast me aside. Oh, the hypocrisy. Who's me?
原来他是在抱怨危机消失导致自己失业。
So, he's just complaining about the disappearance of the fear gathering, putting him out of job.
你们说，为何命运如此不公？
I'm starting to hate people here. Want to agree that fate is harsh and unfair?
哦，照这么说，你身后的那些也是欧夏的铁疙瘩送来的物资吧？不需要的话，可以分给有需要的人。
Ah, then I suppose the supplies behind you are also delivered by those tin cans from Osha. If you don't want them, you can give them to those in need.
在下并没有误会他人好意的想法，更不会把那群长相千篇一律的机器人放在心上。只是人总得自食其力，一味靠救济度日也不是办法呀。
I didn't misunderstand Osha's good intentions, nor will I take those same-looking robots to heart. It's just that people have to earn their living, as living on charity isn't a solution.
所以，在下并非为自己失业而哭，而是为了廊丘的未来而泣不成声，郁郁寡欢呐。
So I wasn't choking with sobs with my unemployment, but Longqiu's future.
是吗？那你现在打算用什么来自食其力？
Oh yeah? then what will you do to earn a living?
这个，对，在下谋生的手段还真得仰仗您几位呀。
About that, right, that depends on your backing.
我们
Us?
在下方才一眼就认出了您是松雀大师的朋友，只是刚才忙着伤心丢了贡，丢了松雀大师这样一位英雄，一时忘了招呼各位。
I recognize you are a friend of Master Songque at first sight. I forgot to greet you because I was busy crying over losing my jaw, losing Songque the hero.
这些年，在下也算为松雀大师的危机事业锦上添花，与他这位树颇有些交情。
Over the years, I have complimented Master Songque's fee-gathering career and know her personally.
所以，你想让我们帮你做什么？
So what do you want to do, us?
还是您心思通透。
You see right through me.
几位一定是为了瑟利姆小姐的筵席而来，这一点没错吧？
You must have come to Miss Thelemas' feast, right?
这又怎么了？
Yes, and?
各位作为他的座上宾，能不能帮咱美言几句，好让在下勉强糊口？
As a distinguished guest, could you put a good word for me to help me get by?
哦，顺带帮大家指个路，那位小姐的筵席就在前面。
While we are at that, let me point you in his direction. That way.
凭你的天赋，继续老本行也不愁吃饭吧？
You are a talented actor. Surely you can feed yourself if you continue acting.
等，您这是何意啊？在下可没法靠西北风填饱肚子。
Wait, what do you mean by that? I can't fill my stomach with air.
救人一命，胜造定银七丁啊！
Saving a life is more charitable than forging the 7 nails.
克拉丽的意思是，你倒也不必着急失业的问题。凭借你精湛的演技和情绪转换的速度，想必一定能在戏剧事业做出一番名堂。
But that means you don't have to be anxious about unemployment yet. With your superb acting and quick emotional access, I believe you'll be able to make a name for yourself in the theater business.
确实，他如果去欧夏应聘演员，至少生活多少有着落。
That's true. If he applies for place in Austria, he would at least have enough to eat.
哪里，各位真是谬赞了。
Please, I'm not that good.
不过，戏剧嘛，郎丘早就失传的东西，没想到在欧夏反而存在。哎呀，这还真是意外之喜呀
But place? That's long gone and Langchu still exists in Austria? What a pleasant surprise!
嚯，好光速的变脸，这种情绪转换果然天赋异禀。
Wow, his expression changed in a flash. He's talented.
我们走吧，既然瑟利姆的筵席就在附近，正好顺路。
Since we are all on the way to Thelemas' feast, let's go together.
千恩万谢，千恩万谢！
So I express my
各位不
gratitude
过
in a
寥
few
寥
words.
数语，就让在
You
下
have
醍
given
醐
me a
灌
life
顶啊
direction. Can you also speak about... Okay, not really. Children? No.
那是瑟拉佩姆。
You said Serapeum?
哦，倒是比想象中早了不少。
Oh, you're earlier than I expected.
他身体的状况没有完全恢复吗？
Her body has not fully recovered.
怎么用那种怜悯的眼神看着我？以为自己会欣赏到一出落难贵族的好戏？
What? Looking at me so pitifully? as though you enjoy watching a noble fall from grace.
不，我并没有那个意思。
No, I didn't mean that.
即使廊丘再也没有影子，对我来说，也不过是增添了不同的乐趣而已。
Even if Lanchu is free of shadows, it only served me as a different kind of pleasure.
不论他们的谋生手段与这个世界发生了怎样翻天覆地的变化，与生俱来的气度和不绝于耳的威名，永远都不会从人心中消失。
No matter how drastically the livelihood and the world has changed, innate poise and prevalent prestige will never fade from hearts.
没有影子，我照样可以支配人心。
Without the shadows, I can still dominate the hearts of humans. Do the shoes actually become a regular people?
所以，他们才会如那时一样，争先恐后踏入我的欢宴。
That's why they view to be the first to step inside my feast today, as they did then.
毕竟，俗人的愿望永远是那么大同小异，无聊至极。
After all, the vulgar only wish for identical and boring thing.
连他，即使给我当了这么多年宠物，也丝毫没有长进。
Even her. After being my pet for so long, she had not learned a thing.
松雀，没错，小雀子的愿望也是如此庸俗可笑。明明既软弱又胆小，却偏偏爱装腔作势，妄想让自己千载流芳，真是愚不可及。
Indeed, little Chu's wish was as ridiculous. She was spineless and cowardly, yet she had to put on a charade and fantasize about being immortalities in history. She was foolish beyond saving.
愚不可及。
Foolish beyond saving. She loved hypocrisy and pretense, for she was not free from those reins herself. In a sound that was half complaint and half groan, a long-forgotten memory floated up her mind.
我倒是不记得有安排你洒扫的工作，还是说，你也想成为我的摆件之一？
I don't remember assigning you to cleaning, or maybe you wish to become my news decoration too.
啊，瑟利姆大人，
Lady Thelemas.
咱这不是想多了解瑟利姆大人一些，好多多为您效力吗？
My only wish is to get to know you more, so I can be better service.
这么有心，那你倒是说说，了解了我什么？
Really? What exactly do you wish to know about me?
咱虽来您的宅子没几日，但咱把您贵不可言的气度是完全理解了。
It's only been a few days since I came to your grand mansion, but I'm already super impressed by your unparalleled panache.
瞧，这富丽堂皇的宅邸，金贵至极的衣裙，还有筵席上数不清的佳肴美馔，瑟利姆大人的威名就是贵族的代称啊！
Look at your stately mansion, your exquisite wardrobe, and the delicious cuisine beyond count at your banquet. Your name stands for the noble class.
这就是你所理解的贵族？
Ah, that's your understanding of nobility.
嘿，咱打小就机灵，多听多看多总结可是一大长处。而且，说句让瑟利姆大人见笑的，咱心底里一直巴望着有朝一日能摇身一变成为贵族啊。
I have always been observant since I was a child. Besides, it might make you laugh, but I have been looking to become a noble woman my entire life.
想要什么就能有什么，吃个饭那是山珍海味，出个门那是前呼后拥，一辈子都风风光光，连坟地都沾着最好的风水。
This way, I get to do whatever I want, and the world revolves around my desires and needs.
即使一事无成，做个纨绔子弟，也能顶着家族的姓氏，把名字留在香额金边的族谱上，供后人敬仰。
Even if I turn out to be a good-for-nothing brat, my name will shine bright on the printed family tree.
但瑟利姆大人可是贵族中的翘楚，与那些纨绔子弟可是天壤之别。您早就凭借自己的功绩与威名，让整个廊丘无人不晓。
But you, Lady Thelema, you're the pinnacle of the noble class, and the spoiled brats can't even hold a candle to you. Your name is known far and wide, and your stories are shared by bards everywhere in Langqiu.
你就这么想出名吗，我的小雀子
？Looks like you crave hard for fame, right?
咱这粗浅的见解肯定不能跟瑟利姆大人相提并论啊。不过这名利，有了名自然就有了利，那当然是一件天大的好事啊。
My understanding of fame is nowhere near as deep as yours, but even without a brain, I know fame can work wonders.
更别提还能威风招摇地走在街上，让过去瞧不上咱的人争先恐后地凑上来，嘴上说着自己当年跟咱的交情何其深厚，那多有意思呀。
And not to mention when I get famous, people who used to look down on me would flood me with sweet words, citing how close we used to be. Oh, I would not miss it in the world.
有意思。的确很有意思。
That does sound fun.
既然如此，我倒是可以给你一点成名的建议。
Seeing you are so obsessed with fame, here's some free advice for you.
谢谢瑟利姆大人，咱洗耳恭听，洗耳恭听。
Oh, really? Oh, thank you a million, Lady Thelema. I'm all ears.
在廊丘线下的光景里，你这样的人只有2条路可以不屑虚名，要么像琥珀街里的那位一般成为极端的恶人，要么成为极致的善人。
Given the situation Langqiu is in right now, there are only 2 ways for people like you to become famous. You either become the worst villain like the one on Amber Street, or try to be an ultimately good guy.
这成为世间大恶，咱也没那个胆子呀。再说，咱还想图个好听点的名声。恶徒松雀，听起来就是人人喊打的地步，什么时候背后挨一闷棍都不知道吧
I don't think I have what it takes to be a villain. Songque the Shameful doesn't really have a nice ring to it, and I fear I might get backstabbed by one of my enemies at any time.
那小雀子想要成为廊丘最乐善好施的好人？
So you wish to become the nicest person in Langqiu then?
瑟利姆大人，咱多少有点贪得无厌，又别无长物，根本不是这块料呀。
Lady Thelema, you know Great is my middle name, and I'm definitely not cut out for this.
你倒是很有自知之明嘛。那这样看来，你也只能做一只听话的宠物，或许能狐假虎威， 博些虚名。
Ah, you know yourself well. I will give you that at least. Well, you can still be a docile pet, and maybe your master's name can shine upon you too.
啊？这听话的宠物也不能算是。
Huh? Being a docile pet is...
这听话的宠物也不能算是狐假虎威啊！要是能跟着斯里姆大人安安稳稳的度过一辈子，咱发自内心的感到荣幸。
More than enough for me. If only I could serve Lady Thelemas till my very last breath. That would be a peaceful life and full of purpose.
安安稳稳一辈子。小雀子，你跟着我从琥珀街回来，竟然还有这般不切实际的幻想。
Peaceful life? Little Chew, if you follow me, this is the first illusion you need to get rid of.
虽然那一日的过程是凶险了些，但凭借着斯里姆大人出神入化的才能，不是全都化险为夷了吗？斯里姆大人就是这样泰然自若，优雅无比。
That was indeed a dangerous day, but you made it smooth sailing with your wisdom and skill. Lady Thelemas always poised and graceful.
即便置身险境，所谓贵族也要随时保持自身的气度。就算终有一日跌入谷底，归还羽球羽曲的一切，也要品尝到其中新鲜的乐趣。
Even in danger, noblemen stay cool and collected. If the worst happen, and they are cast to the bottom with everything they have seized taken away, they seek to save the fun in their new life.
前几句话倒是听斯里姆大人说过，但归还羽球羽曲的一切，斯里姆大人这是什么意思
Lady Thelemas, what do you mean by everything they have seized taken away?
您从琥珀街上不是得到了白家的赔礼吗？难道您又还给他了？
Didn't you receive compensation for the Bai family? You didn't return it, did you? Okay, this is direct after the Great Panic of Amber Street. Thelemas' eyes rested on Songque's bewildered face. This noisy bird could never bother her with such a foolish question if she had not returned its power tenfold and more on Amber Street.
愚不可及。
Foolish beyond saving.
小雀子，你可要记住了，我得到的东西，收来的护从，从来都没有还出去的道理。
Little Chew, remember well. The things I get my hands on and the servants I take in will never be returned.
好嘞，咱最听斯里姆大人的话了，保证记得一字不差。
You got it, boss. I will keep every letter of these words in my mind. She recovered from the trance, and the crispy sound of the guarantee faded away, alongside the distant memory.
他这种记性不好，又喜欢自作多情的宠物，既没有当恶人的资格，更没有当善人的觉悟，却偏偏想着最虚伪的名声。
As a pet with a bad memory and too much self-importance, she was neither hero nor villain material, but somehow she yearned for fame. The fakest of all things.
于是，他肆意挥霍我施舍的自由，做下最愚蠢的决定。
Thus, she abused the freedom I handed out to her and made the most stupid decision.
如果松雀没有做出这样的选择，狼丘就会成为影的囚笼，任何人都不愿意看到那样的结果。
If Songque did not make the choice, Langqiu would have become a prison of shadows, and lost for everyone.
哼，你觉得自己能代表谁？我不在乎你说的这种代价，更不在乎什么虚无缥缈的大义。但凭心意做事，不就是身为贵族的乐趣吗？
What makes you think that you can speak for everyone? I could not care less about the price to pay or the intangible greater good. What's the fun in being noble if you can't follow your heart?
原来对于瑟利姆小姐来说，松雀是比大义更重要的人啊！如果松雀有机会知道，她一定会很感动吧。
So in your eyes, Songque is more important than the greater good? She would be moved to tears if she had the chance to hear it for herself.
别说那么令人恶心的话。
Drop it, it's disgusting.
我不过是突发奇想，给了我的宠物一个选择的机会而已。
What I did was giving my pet a choice on a whim.
它既渺小又平庸，和地上的落叶没什么两样，谁高兴了都可以一脚踩碎。他这样的人，根本没有把握自己命运的机会，只能听任别人的安排。
She was small and insignificant, just like the fallen leaves that everyone could stomp on. Her fate was never in her own hands.
所以，
So,
如果一定要被他人安排命运，为什么他就不肯听我的话呢？
why could not she heed my order and let me take care of her fate?
苏利姆，
行了，别以为他对我有什么不同，不过是一只不听话的宠物。比他乖巧懂事的，我要多少有多少。
You know, this is getting sad then. Alright, don't be mistaken and think she means something to me. She's just an unruly pet. I got far better pets than her, and in unlimited supply.
仅此而已。
That's all.
瑟姐姐的意思是，她真心为松雀姐姐感到骄傲，仅此而已。
Miss Thelemas means she is proud of Songque, and that's all. The tender voice came from behind the crowd. Saffron closes the book and looked at Thelemas with her earnest eyes.
索拉，
小瑟拉还是很了解大家心底的想法呢。
Little Sarah can read our minds.
虽然现在的我不能与瑟姐姐结合，但经历了这些故事，我好像更了解大家了。
Even though I can't form a union with Miss Thelemas, I think I have become better familiar with you all.
所以现在的我想要把大家的故事写在书页上，这样松雀姐姐的心愿就可以被完成了。
So right now, Wish, put down your story on the pages. This way, Songque's wish can come true.
心愿。
A wish?
很久很久以前，我曾经答应过松雀姐姐。
A long time ago, I promised her.
哇，小瑟拉，
God.
这么多书你都看过，可真厉害！
Wow, you are amazing, little Sarah. You have read so many books.
读书就像跟许许多多存在或不存在的人对话，通过文字就能理解他们真正的想法。这种经历很有趣，也很安心。
Reading enables me to talk to many people, real or unreal. Through the words, I get to know their real thinking. It's fun and also reassuring.
松雀姐姐如果喜欢哪本书，都可以拿去看。
You can pick one and read it if you like.
啊，看书？哎呦，你就饶了咱吧。除了那些你不能看的书，咱一看到文字就头疼的厉害。
Read a book? Oh, spare me, please. My head hurts whenever I see words unless they are from the book. You can't read.
松雀姐姐，哪些书我不能看？
What are the books I can't read?
咱就随便说说，你别放在心上。哎，不过瑟拉，你看了这么多书，一定也很擅长写书吧？
Just saying. Forget it. You must be good at writing books, right? Know that you have read so many of them?
写书？松雀姐姐为什么这样问？
Writing books? Why would you ask me about this?
这俗话不是说读书破万卷，下笔如有神吗？那个瑟拉，你看咱给你带过那么多好吃的好玩的，所以能不能跟你商量件事儿？
Oh, they say good readers make good writers. Well, Sarah, for the sake of all the good stuff I brought you, can you do me a favor?
好，是什么事情呢，松雀姐姐？
Sure. What is it? This the Songque, but you tell saying in Chinese at least.
要是有机会，你能不能帮咱也写一本书？倒也不用连篇累读啦，就几页纸也成。
If you ever get a chance, can you write a book about me? It doesn't have to be much, just a few pages.
所以，松雀姐姐想要进入书里吗？为什么？
So, you wish to be in a book? Why?
嗨，人活一世不就图个虚名嘛？咱这种人明明活得那么努力，可别说在历史里，即便在这廊丘，也就像一颗随时会被掸落的沙粒，落在地上连个响都没有，多憋屈啊
！Life is short, and leaving a name is all that matters. I have worked as hard as can, but even in Langchu, I'm only a speck of dust. No one would ever remember me after I'm gone.
要是咱也能像这书中的人物一样，把名字印在油墨晕染的铜板纸上。
If only my name could be printed on the coated paper just like the character in these books.
即便过了再多的岁月，后来人读了咱的故事也会热泪盈眶，念着咱的名字也能肃然起敬。想想咱就觉得面上有光。
God, stop. No matter how many years have passed, people will get all teary ears after reading our story. Wow, that's what you call a life well lived?
哦，原来是这样。那我可以帮松雀姐姐完成一本书。
Oh, I see. I can help you write a book then.
真的？小色拉最好了，咱可真是千恩万谢，感激涕零，五体投地。
Really? Oh, you are best, my little Sarah. I millions thanks. I can't be more grateful.
没关系，这是我应该做的。那松雀姐姐现在就要跟我结合吗？
You're welcome. Would you like to form a union with me now?
没错没错，咱就是这个意思。结合。
Yeah, exactly what I mean. Wait. Union?
如果不能真正了解松雀姐姐，我就没有办法写一本关于松雀姐姐的书呀。
I can't write a book about you without getting to know you well.
也不必这么麻烦吧，小色拉。这样，咱口述，你记在纸上怎么样？
That won't be necessary. Little Sarah, how about this? I will tell my story, and you will write it down, alright?
你就写咱平日里古道热肠，乐善好施，还肩负着廊丘的重大使命，面对邪恶毫不退缩，最后英勇无比的拯救了全世界，让大家都过上了幸福的好日子。
Just right, I have a golden heart and carry all of the Langchu on my shoulders. I stood up bravely against evil and saved the whole world single-handedly, so that everyone could live happily thereafter.
听起来还挺风光吧？具体细节咱还得再琢磨琢磨。故事嘛，总得能闻者落泪，见者难忘。
Sounds nice, huh? We could work on details later. Anyway, stories are meant to move hearts and create tears. That's the logo of MiHoYo, right?
可是这写的并不是松雀姐姐呀。
But that isn't you.
哎，我的好色拉，这叫润色。写文章总要做好包装呀，而且也只有这样的故事才有人愿意读嘛。
Come on. My God, Sarah. This is called embellishment. You need good packaging for your stories to be read.
毕竟，谁会愿意去共情一个混迹街头的小骗子呢？
After all, words symbolize with a small-time hustler.
但这是关于松雀姐姐的书，既然书是了解人的途径，我就不能说谎话。
But this is a book about you. Books are a way to know people, so I can't tell lies in books.
喂，色拉，你这孩子也太实心眼了吧！就问你的松雀姐姐通融怎么样？琥珀街里你还有啥想吃的，咱都给你带过来。
Hey, Sarah, you don't have to be so rigid with your rules. Could not you just be a little bit more flexible? Do me a favor? Got anything you fancy on Amber Street? I will bring you all.
没关系的，松雀姐姐，等我足够了解你，就能写出一本关于你的书了。这样还能把松雀姐姐的故事如实记下来。
It's alright. I will be able to write a book about you as soon as I get to know you well enough. I will tell your stories exactly the way they are.
如实记下来。哎呦，我的小色拉，那得是本什么样的书呀？
Exactly the way they are? My little Sarah, that must be a horrible book. Serapeum turned the pages in her book softly one by one, as if they were fallen leaves in Amut. She lifted her head and looked at the group, immersed in the story.
现在的我已经有了许多想法，我会把松雀姐姐的故事全部记述下来。
Now I have many ideas for Songque's book. I will write down her story as the way it is.
对了，我可以把你们也写在她的故事里吗？你们对松雀姐姐，对大家都是很重要的朋友。
All right, may I put you all in her story too? You are Songque's friend and you mean a lot to her.
我肯定没问题。不如说，能够被写在松雀的故事中，那多有意义呀
！No problem with me. I would rather say it's an honor to appear in her story.
被记述在一星的故事中，想必是有趣的体验。
Being part of an alien story must be a lot of fun.
我也没意见。
I'm fine too.
辛苦你了，色拉。
Thank you for doing this, Sarah.
如果你们有什么关于松雀姐姐的事，也可以告诉我，我会全部收录在书中。
If you know anything more to add to her story, you can tell me. I will make sure to enrich the book with more details.
这些年，大家告诉了我许多关于松雀姐姐的故事，有她做的好事，也有她好心办的坏事。只要一件件记录下这些事情，就能。
All these years, you told me a lot of stories about Songque, good things she did, and good things she intended, which turned into bad things. After I write down all the things one by one, I can
回到松雀姐姐坐在我身旁的那个下午，完成她的愿望，对吧？
return to the afternoon when Songque was sitting beside me and fulfill her wish, right? Sorrow could not be found on Sarah's face. Instead, a warm smile from the recollection of good memories was there.
行了，记录小雀子的事情，他们一时半会儿也说不完。等宴会结束，你们有的是时间。
Alright, it might take a long time for them to recall everything about your story, but you will have more time than you need after the banquet.
说的也是。
Yeah, that's right.
小色拉，你已经在这里写了半天，还是先休息休息，跟我回宴会厅吧。
Sarah, you have been writing all day. Better take a break and come back to the banquet with me.
色姐姐没关系，我还不累。
I'm alright. I'm not tired yet.
那我累了。
But I am.
哦，原来是这样。色姐姐，我陪你回去。
Oh, I see. I will come back with you then. Sarah closed the book and walked to Thelemas, following her steps on the way back.
我差点忘了，宴舞马上就要开始，要一起吗？
Oh, I almost forgot. The banquet dance is about to start. Wanna come along?
看上去你们对这方面也没什么兴趣，那就等正餐时间再来吧。
Looks like you lot are not exactly interested. You can come when the dinner starts then.
谢谢你，瑟利姆。
Thank you, Thelemas.
随便。
Whenever.
如果你们觉得打发时间实在无聊，不妨去找找白吉。虽然跟他待在一起也同样无聊。
If you feel bored, you can go find Baiji. Staying with him is equally boring though.
白吉叔叔就在前面不远处，色姐姐不愿意让他离宴会厅太近。
He's over there, not far ahead. Miss Thelemas would not let him stay close to the banquet hall.
他这几日都在弹些没品味的曲子，我就让他离我远一点，别污染了我的耳朵。
He has been playing tasteless tunes all these days, and I would like to keep my ears away from the pollution.
那一会儿见啦，瑟利姆小姐和小色拉。
Well, see you then, Miss Thelemas and Sarah.
一会儿见，希娜姐姐，还有大家。
See you later. I guess she also said Sena, Sister Sena and others.
她能有这样的朋友们，真好。
Good for her to have friends like this.
是啊，
Right. Okay, Baiji.
那是斯卡德和灯吗？
Sukat and Latin over there.
他在做什么？
What is it doing?
不像要追杀我们。
Anyway, it doesn't look like she's here to hurt us. Oh my god. Wait.
那就继续去做你想做的事情吧，沙弗莱。
Then, keep on doing what you want to do, Chavre. Not?
灯，你这是在……
Lantern? What are you?
纪念一下朋友罢了。
Oh, just visiting an old friend.
他就爱吃这个。
She loves to eat it. Oh my god. This looks... I'll be honest, it looks kind of funny. As always, the frigid woman was fully immersed in her own thoughts and could not afford to care about what others were thinking. Therefore, it did not occur to her that what she was doing might seem odd in the eyes of others.
你是在用糖果来纪念松雀吗？
Did you bring Songque candies?
如你所见，
As you can see.
那个蛋糕也是你做的，看起来还不错。
Did you make the cake yourself? Looks good.
一直没找到价格公道的店铺制作，索性就地取材，自己动手了。
I've had to find a store that sells cakes at a fair price, so I sourced some ingredients and made one myself.
没想到你还挺全能。
Oh, didn't know you were a jack of all trades.
欠债太多的人，总要凡事都会一些。
When you are in debt to a lot of people, you have to know a bit about everything.
可是你摆了这么多糖，一定支付了不少代价吧？
But all those candies must have cost you dearly, right?
用配发的补给物可以换来一些，答应替人办事也能预支一些。不过，如今的廊丘物资有限，我只能找到这么多了。
Some I exchange for with provisions, and some are advance payment from the job I took. But everything in Langzhou is in short supply now, and I will have to make do with this.
你的只能也太谦虚了。
Your make do is surely impressive.
我想为他做些什么。如你所见，这并不足够。
I want to do something for her. As you can see, these are not enough.
松雀，他很喜欢老铭记的油果子，对甜食大概是来者不拒。
Songque, she loved fried doughs from Ming's, and she probably won't say no to any sweet food.
他过去也买不起精致的点心，老铭记的油果子又甜又顶饿，街头商贩卖的硬糖也一颗就能吃上半天。
She could not afford anything fancy. Ming's fried doughs are sweet and make one full quickly. And the hard candies on the street can also keep one chewing for hours. Then it came to Songque. Lanterns seemed to be unusually talkative.
瑟利姆或许会觉得他们过于廉价吧，但对我们这样的人来说，那的确是生活中最奢侈的甜。
Thelemas might think they are too cheap, but for people like us, they are the most luxurious sweets in life already.
不过，幸好糖果并不是我们生活中
But
仅有的甜味。
fortunately, they are not only sweet things in our life.
灯姐，嘿嘿，瞧咱给你带什么来啦？
Oh, not again! Lantern, check out what I brought you.
师傅给了咱一点买药钱，特意嘱咐咱给你带些药。
Hey, Master gave me some money to buy medicine and told me specifically to bring you some.
我没事，你去转告白起，和他们的战斗，我必须在场。
I'm fine. You go tell Baichi that I must be present in the battle against them.
灯姐，这
算了，我自己去跟他说。
Never mind, I will tell him myself.
哎呀，灯姐，虽然论打架没人比得过你，但再怎么说，血肉之躯也不是没有知觉的工具。你就听咱师傅一句劝，好好休息，安心养伤。
Lantern, everyone knows you are the best fighter, but the bottom line is, we are all mortals made of flesh. Why don't you listen to Master and take a good rest for your wounds to fully heal?
你让开，我要去找他。
Step aside. I'm going to talk to him.
哎，别，咱就是一个传话的。哎，你这伤口还冒血呢，到时候师傅又该念叨咱办事不力。灯姐，你就别为难咱啦。
Don't do this. I'm just a messenger. And your wounds are still bleeding like mad. I don't want to disappoint Master, so please, don't make this hard for me.
冒血不是伤口的正常反应吗？我已经没事了。
bleeding is what happened to wounds. I'm fine.
不必阻拦我，我必须去做些什么。
There's no need to stop me. I must do something.
等，
Hey, wait, Lantern!
哎，不是，灯姐，你别急呀。哦，对了，这个给你。
Don't leave me in hurry. Oh, all right, here. This is for you.
什么？
What?
你在做什么？
What are you doing?
哈哈哈，灯姐，这糖味道还可以吧？咱当初买，哥爱给你的就是这种糖果呀。
It tastes good, right? It's the same lollipop I tried to sell you.
这与我现在要去找白吉有什么关系？
But what does that have to do with me talking to Baiji?
灯姐，你先听咱说完呀。师傅给的买药钱多出来的零头，咱就给你买了这支糖。你上次也认同咱说，糖有诸多功效，吃点糖养病，身体也能好得快些。
Let me finish. Master gave me slightly more money than I needed, so I brought this for you. You said yourself that Canis had many benefits. It can help you recover faster.
不过，咱还有一点忘了说，这吃糖还能止疼呢。
Oh, I forgot to say that it can also help with the pain.
用糖止疼，松雀，我可不会上第二次当。
Oh, is this a painkiller? Songque, I'm not falling for your little trick twice.
这怎么是上当呢？咱以人格担保，从来没有骗过灯姐啊。
How come? How come this is a trick? I swear at my character that I have never tricked you.
你的人格也与我找白吉无关。
And your character has nothing to do with me talking to Baiji either.
那先让咱为灯姐答疑解惑也不迟嘛。
Oh, why wouldn't you listen to my explanation first?
咱小时候在孤儿院里挨了揍，要是能摸到个糖块吃，就算这身上再疼，脸上也立马不哭了。这可是咱的亲身经历，糖真能止疼呢。
Whatever I got beaten up back in the orphanage, as long as I could find candy and put it into my mouth, I would stop crying right away no matter how much it hurt. It's true. I'm speaking from my personal experience, which is not good.
所以咱给你买了这支棒棒糖，这样灯姐也能好得快些，早日回到与离恶石像战斗的第一线。磨刀不误砍柴工嘛。
That's why I brought this lollipop for you, so then you can heal up and return to the front lines of the battle against the 10 Faces of Misery in no time.
嘿嘿，灯姐，就看在咱买药剩下的钱全给你买了糖的份上，别去找师傅了，成吗？
Yeah, seeing that I spent all the change at the lollipop for you, can you just not go to the master anymore?
剩下的钱，白吉一共给了你多少钱？
The change? How much did Baiji give you? Latin finished the lollipop, took out the stick, and threw this question abruptly at Songque.
啊，这个数
This much? Taken by surprise, Songque signaled a number in a great panic.
这么少，怪不得你只买了一支。按你的性格，总要给自己留一点。
Oh, that's close to nothing. No wonder you only brought one. The usual Songque always saved some for herself.
是啊，只够一支。咱想着灯姐受了伤，比咱更需要。
Yeah, it was enough to buy two, and I know you need it more than me.
看来，白吉的家境已经因为影灾沦落至此，所以他才会如此着急的想要对抗离恶石像。
Looks like Baji's in dire situation financially. That's why he's in such a hurry to fight the 10 Faces of Misery.
啊？知道他也如此心急的想要付出行动，我倒是不必再担心他会阻止我做些什么。
Knowing he is eager to take action, I don't have to worry about him trying to stop me now.
他此时囊中羞涩，加上今日替我付了药钱，如果真的见到我出现在他面前，白吉一定会更加焦躁。
He's running out of money, and he just paid for my medicine. If I show up in front of him now, he would definitely grow more anxious.
想想就麻烦。算了，我先不去见他了。
It's a lot of trouble. Alright, I won't see him now.
松雀，买药的钱我过几日，日后会还给你师父。
Songque, I will repay your master the money for medicine in a few days.
没事，灯姐，真不用还啦。你借塔姨的钱，就算不加任何利息，也还不知道要还几辈子呢。
It's alright. You don't have to take it to heart. The debt you owe Ajita, it might take forever for you to pay back, even without the interest.
欠债还钱，天经地义。无论欠下多少，我至少要尝试全数归还。
You pay back what you own. That's the rule. I will at least try my best to clear the debts.
唉，灯姐总是认死理，又这样拼命，结果最后钱和身体都没捞到好。你这又是何必呢？就是因为
That's a stubborn Latin, I know. Why do you have to do this? In the end, you are losing both money and health. It's because
你必须做些什么。
I need to do something. You need to do something.
其实，咱们这样的人活在世上就已经很不容易了，为什么一定要做点什么呢？
Yeah, for people like us, breathing alone is hard enough. Why do we have to do something?
天底下再要紧的事情，都没咱这条小命金贵。毕竟，咱都这么努力的活在世上了，总得奖励自己活得久一些，不是？
Nothing in the world is more important than my own life. After all, we have been trying the hardest of all people just to stay alive.
当然，如果有机会青史留名就更好啦。
Of course, it would be even better if I get to put my name on the history books.
我只是不想让周围继续变糟而已。
I just want to stop everything from getting worse.
至少，趁现在我还有这个能力。
I still can. In fact, she was not sure what she was supposed to do, and neither could she put everything she did in perspective. Nevertheless, she could not give up the thinking that she has to do something. The usually loud-mouthed Songque fell silent, and the patient in bed could not help but ask.
松雀，
啊，你哪里疼吗，灯姐？
Are you hurting somewhere, Lantern?
在你看来，我应该很愚蠢吧？
I must be a fool in your eyes.
这怎么会呢？
How come?
其实，咱刚出来闯荡的时候，也想做一番大事业，让整个世界都因为咱变得不一样。
To be honest, when I came first to the world, I wanted to do something extraordinary and make a difference too.
可到头来，咱处处碰壁，干啥都不行。幸好现在跟着师傅勉强混了口饭吃，嘿嘿，能在这不太平的世道里当个还算有头有脸的人物，咱现在也知足了。
But then I kept hitting dead ends. Fortunately, Master took me in so I could make a living. I think I have sort of made a name for myself in this crazy world, and that's good enough for me.
啊，不过塔姨说咱日后没准可堪大用，也未必算一无是处。要是能让咱一举成名就好啦。嘿。
Ajita said maybe I would get my big break someday. If only I could become legendary famous.
不过嘛，灯姐，你跟咱这种没本事的人可不一样。
But you're different from me, and I'm good for nothing.
怎么说呢？啊，对。
How would I put it? Alright,
譬如灯姐上次从影子中救出来的那个孩子，对她的家人来说，灯姐的举动就是改变了他们的世界。
Take the kid you freed from shadows last time. For her family, you'd literally change the world.
如果一直抱着想做些什么的信念并付诸行动，像你这么强的人，总会让这个世界有一点点不同，对吧？
As long as you believe in something and keep working hard on it, someone with your strength will soon or later make a dent in the world, right?
所以，灯姐，你的愿景，咱相信你能做到。
So, I believe in you, and your vision can definitely come true.
那没什么事儿，咱就先走啦，不打扰灯姐养伤。
If there's nothing else, I will just excuse myself and leave you in peace.
哦，对了，买糖这事儿可别告诉师傅，怕他说咱又乱花钱了。
Alright, don't tell Master about the lollipop. He will lecture me about being frugal again. Songque emphasized the point that with a serious face before she stood up and leave. What? Colorful candies popped out of Songque's pocket gleefully and poured down onto the grey floor and bed, as if brilliant stars falling into the night sky.
灯姐，我差点忘了，这些糖也是用剩下的零钱买的，咱特意临别前给你一个惊喜。要不
I almost forgot these candies were also brought with the change. I mean, I have to leave you a surprise before I go. How about we split them in half?
偷偷留下买药剩余的钱去做这个，还真是Songque的做法。
Spending the change on candies. This is so Songque.
喜欢贪小便宜，习惯去说谎，却永远没有能力圆谎。
Always greedy for small gains. A habitual, yet lousy liar.
但就是这样的Songque，让我们脚下的土地和昨日相比，稍稍有了一些不同。
But such is Songque. She made the land we stand upon a little bit different from yesterday. She did so with flame-chasing foolishness. Why did I have to use flame chasers here? Observing persistence and at the cost of her own life. And the only motive was she wanted the world to which she was but a passenger to become slightly different.
我想告诉Songque，谢谢他如当初一样，让我知道自己坚守的信条并没有错。
I want to tell Songque I'm grateful that she convinced me standing by my own belief was the right thing.
那不是我的病症，而是我们在斩断世界的病症。
I'm not the thick one. The world is sick, and we are fighting against it.
Songque他一定会听见的。
Songque will hear it. Her eyes fell on the candy pile again. Surrounded by candies, Songque was smiling brightly and joyful.
他会吗？
Will she?
死后的祭奠，不过是做给活人看的身后哀荣，只是生者的一种自我满足罢了。
The ceremony is not for the dead, but for the living who try to delude themselves that death isn't final.
我见过太多生命的枯萎陨落，人死如灯灭，每个人都是如此。
I have seen too many losses in life. When the fire of life goes out, there's nothing left.
可是，虽然他们只留下了记忆，或者说故事，但如果这些故事能够鲜活的存在，至少能让大家觉得 世界还不是那么虚无。
They left behind only memories and stories. But if stories can live on their own and be retold again and again, maybe people will feel the world is not such a meaningless place.
而且，这样也算他们的魂灵还在这个世界里看着我们，对吧？
It's just like the souls are still around us and watching over us, right?
或许吧。
Perhaps.
等。
Lantern?
松雀，他至少会喜欢这些糖果。
At least Songque would love these candies.
这倒没错。
That is correct.
之前的战斗里，松雀在最后时刻将我推了出去，什么都没有留下。
In the battle, Songque pushed me out at the final moment.
他这家伙那么怕糖，也不知道这些糖够不够。
She never took pain well, and I wonder if those candies are enough. Stop!
待会我再去借一点好了，至少阿杰塔的债务还有偿还的时间。
I have borrowed some money to buy him more later. At least I have got more time to pay back Ajita debt now.
阿杰塔，债权人都已经不在了，你自己还要惦记着。
Ajita, with your creditor gone, has not your debt resolved automatically?
没关系，就算将来连本带息一起埋入他的坟茔，我也必须做到我该做的事。
It makes no difference. I will pay her back all the same, even if it means putting the principal and the interest in her grave. Her eyes are fixated on the candy stack with a look that was both sorrowful and determined.
只是这下，手中债务恐怕又要增加一大笔了。
Only doing this will further add to what I owe.
我觉得在廊丘愿意借钱给你的人，倒也没指望让你还回来。
If you ask me, I would say those who would load you money in lunch you might never expected repayment themselves.
别这么说嘛，克拉丽，多伤人啊！不管怎么说，松雀看到这么多自己喜欢的糖果，一定会很高兴。
Hey, Coralie, don't say this. Anyway, Songque would be absolutely pleased to see this many candies.
说不定松雀现在正跟在我们后面，吃糖吃得正香呢。
Perhaps Songque is right behind us and having a good time with these candies. Huh?
怪了，我怎么真的听到有吃糖的声音？
Weird, I think I hear the sound of chewing candies.
好像的确如此。
It seems so.
啊，果然松雀也想看看我们吧。
Songque obviously wants to check in on us.
这种事情
That's... Songque?
多尼戈尔，
Oh, Duan! Wait. Duonigue? What? But... My god, Duonigue is safe? Okay, I mean, I'm happy that Duonigue is there, even if this dog's kinda questionable, but still.
你，
You...
多尼戈尔，我数10个数，你把它还给我。
You would better return it to me before I count to 10. Okay, this dog lost all the fear.
6，接下来就12了。
6. And the next is 9.
多尼戈尔现在只是一条普通的狗，它听不懂人话，更弄不懂数学。
And Duonigue is just an ordinary dog now. It understands neither human language nor math. Wait, really? Probably it's even for better.
否则按他一贯的性格，早就摇尾求饶了。
Otherwise, it would have wiggling its tail and begging for mercy.
1，
And, uh-oh.
别跑！
Stop! Clearly, the cold woman did not care if Duonigue could understand her. She only wanted to do something for the candies she put herself in deep debt to get.
等追出去了呢。现在的多尼戈尔真的还能应付他吗？
Her lantern went after Duonigue. Can it still handle her now?
就算是从前的多尼戈尔，也不是灯的对手吧？
Even before, Duonigue was no match for Lantern.
也是。
True.
我们也走吧，去见一见白吉。
Come on, let's go and visit Baiji. Yeah, I think that's it for the first part. I'm a little bit, well, surprised, and I really don't want to believe that this is actually the end of Songque, because I don't know, I don't feel like. And also, I also missing, well, perception too. Oh man. Yeah, I think in the next part we will go talk to Baiji. And yeah, it's getting a little bit longer here. Wait, is this? Oh my god, Baiji is just sitting there. Oh god, okay. So, thank you for watching the part 1, listening. I wish you a good day, night, afternoon, and we will continue in part 2. It will be a shorter one, X chapter. And we'll see what happens next. Have a good one.